Hello mate, I'm hoping you can hear me doing this. I'm doing a record via me fucking Nvidia. So this is Windham Rivulet here, so it's a river. Um, yeah, so we're here, this is your village. That's your admin office, that's your bait shop. The little hut here is where you sell your fish. This is a grocery store, where you get all your groceries, so like um, all your food really, so tinned cans and stuff like that. I will walk you around it quickly and show you what's what, and how much you need to grind to feed yourself. But once you get into a routine, you know, you think, right, okay, I need gear, so we're gonna grind our ass off for gear. And then what I normally do if I'm coming shopping, so to speak, is I come to Windham Rivulet and do me shopping, for all my foods and stuff. So I'll go, right, I've got say 30 quid. I know they're called silver, but if you convert it to pounds and pence, it just makes more sense. So if you say I've got 30 quid, snacks I would get would be sugar duck chocolate bars, because they boost you up real good. Um, well, that'd be later on. So once you start, I'll show you that in a second. Once you start unlocking your cooking skills and buying stuff, so your kettle for making coffee, then you've got another kettle for making tea, then you've got the kettle you use for making tea. You could also boil your eggs in, and your frying pans and stuff. So to get initial setup, you're looking like 200 quid. Once you've got all the necessities for cooking, you're done for the whole game then, you know what I mean? You just got to buy the ingredients. It's like a 6 pack of sausages is like quid something, I think, something stupid like that. But that's 6 packs of sausages, you know. When you go, each map you go on, you'll have a campsite here. So then from there, you can cook your stuff. So you need to get matches and so on. And that'll then reduce your cooking up. So for instance, I don't know what it'd be for you, but on mine it's, if I press the letter O, brings up my skills. So you can see I'm level 19 and a bit. I've got 8 stars, whatever that is, I don't know. But so if you're doing float fishing, you want to put your skills in your float fishing. So I haven't put any of my skills in my float fishing, but you unlock these, you know. And then once you unlock them, so I put a skill in casting power control. I've put a skill in luminous float, so you can fish better at night. I've got 1 skill in the bolognese rig, because that's what you use for, like, when you're doing your fishing with a rod, like with a real rod, not just a pole. Using a leader is what you need for opening up your feeder fishing. I've got baiting with a slingshot for some reason. Using a carp hair rig, you've got to unlock as well if you need to do carp fishing. Carp rods are like 500 quid, so you've got to grind your bollocks off to get it. Using a thick rig with a fixed line, I haven't done that. Spinning reel, again, that's if you're going for big stuff like pike, perch, or the predatory fish is what you would use your spinning reel on. So yeah, I'd put some in here. So for instance, I haven't put any points in here because as soon as I got onto using it with a float, I went straight to float with a reel rather than using the poles. Another thing you'd use a telescopic pole for would be for the frogs. You can go frog fishing and stuff like that. That's good money if you can get to frog fishing. So at night, I think it's like dusk and dawn, you hear them chirping. That's when you get your little flies out and you set it to like 2 centimeters, like literally like 7-inch depth. That's when you get your frogs out. So the end you'd put it in here. So casting, different accuracy. That's a point. So every time you level up, you get a point. So you go casting, 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 and so on and so on and so on. So yeah, I got 44% in float fishing. Spinning fishing, I've got 29%, but I just got that naturally, just been pissing about. You know, I haven't actually put any points into here at all, I don't think. No, I put no points into spinning. I put my points into bottom fishing. That's where I put most of my points to, so 60%. So using a simple bottom rig, fishing with a feeder rod, fishing with a pattern Noster rig, that's what I use the most. So I'll put my stuff into that. I've got to do one more. So that's when you start putting your trophies out, which are worth more money. Hair rigs for your carp. A picker rod, that's really hard, they're expensive. Inline rig, that's a good one. So that's an inline on your feeder. Snowman rig for your carp. Definitely Bosched one in control. Carp rod, I've unlocked it, but put no points in it yet. Because like I said, carp rod's like 500-600 quid. That's for a basic one. Plus your reel, plus your line, and your hooks are cheap as fuck. You know, but I'll show you that quickly in a minute. And then you've got marine fishing, that's new. I've got 4 apparently in there, never even done it. Harvesting bait, that's you get a spade. You can harvest your bait, but it rinses your power because obviously you're digging up stuff. You know, so harvesting worms. Red worms are expensive, so if you can harvest them, that's brilliant. I'll put no points in here yet, because you get a pack of 30 for like a tenner. So, you know, cooking skill. So dried fish, that's easy. That you just put that on the dried, and the bottom has to be a certain size. Baked potato, that's I would unlock that straight away. Then you can go to the shop, buy some potatoes, buy a kettle or boiler, whatever it is, like a frying pan, and then bosh, you've got potatoes, which boosts your energy up no end. Making cups of tea, making cups of coffee, making hot chocolate, boiling an egg, sausage on a stick, marshmallow on a stick, macaroni Russian style, Russian Navy style, which is pasta, tinned pork, and something else. That's easy, that boosts you up for ages. Yeah, freshly pickled cucumbers, baked potato and fish. So once you catch fish over a certain size, you can cook with them. Same with the fried fish. I think the baked potato is fish bigger than 500 grams, I think. I'll check in a second for cooking it, but yeah, it's so you use what you caught to cook with. So yeah, you naturally, like I said, once you start cooking, you naturally start unlocking all this. So yeah, so you look, shish kebab, 30%. You know, bacon is 40%, so I'm only at 27 for cooking. So like I said, it's a grinding game. It's not a game to complete overnight. This is where I'm at the moment. Making ground baits. Banged 5 points in here. That one, banged a point in there. 4th level component. Once you get to 40%, so I'm at 39.5. You know, it's you make ground bait. You make say I made 5 lots of ground bait. I'd get 0.01% of a fucking point. You know, out of every 4 or 5 ground bait I make. Then from there, my mixtures be ground peas, my additives, chopped worm, rice, powdered milk, and attractants is fennel and banana. What do I want? No. Yeah, see, that's what I want to use. Amino acids, because it attracts fish really, really well. That's like 90% in ground bait, and I'm 39.5. You know? Yeah, crab, mussel, not really interested in that. If you're going for like big like fish, like halibuts and stuff, they love fish. So you'd use that. You get fish oil as an additive anyway, so you can bang that in with your mixtures. Strawberries and tutti frutti, and then you got PVA stick is 100%. That's a grind and a half. So that's when you would like put your cut bait out, put some PVA bag on it with your pellets and shit like that, and that's when you can bang out. So yeah, it's a grind and a half, mate. Making lures I'm not really interested in. That's all my stats. So far I've got 382 in-game days, 723,527 points, and I'm only level 19, and I've got 400 hours on this game, mate. You know, experience points to the next level is 76,000. You know, and you're getting like 40 points per fish. You know what I mean? Yeah. So here you go. I've caught 5,611 fish so far, and I'm level 19. 23 trophies. Broke 4 reels, broke 2 rods, because I had basic stuff, and I went to a big lake and a big cup, got on it, and went, oh, thank you. Yeah, I've done 126 cafe orders. So your cafe orders is your good stuff. That's where you get. I'll show you in a second anyway. Yeah, I've done 2 competitions. I actually won one, and I come second in one. That's really good. Back in the day when I got things. Yeah, I've got 57 record fish for one day, and my maximum weight in a net is 26 kilos. Yeah, they do it in kilos. That's how they weigh all the fish. So yeah, that was my catfish that I got on Winding Rivulet on pieces of fish. That took me 45 minutes real time to get that fucker in, because I was on low bait. Yeah, my record fish, I actually got, I was on the leaderboard for that, like the worldwide leaderboard for that, for a week with that fish. I was like, that was amazing. Yeah, really good. Yeah, my record catch was, yeah, Curie Lake. That was good fun. He took me fucking ages to get. It's like I said, I'm still using like low stuff. So all these big fish took me fucking hours to pull in. Them two, alright. That catfish, yeah, it was 45 minutes real time getting that twat in. Yeah, it's mad. Yeah, he was 131 gram Donet's rough out of Winding Rivulet. Rivulet's good for money. That's the one I'm on now. Yeah, he was good fun. I think I got like over 50 quid for him when I cashed him in, like from the fish market. The fish market gives you shit prices. But yeah, he gave me over 50 quid for him. Well impressed. My trophies. So this is Mosquito Lake. It's my so when you get a trophy fish, it comes up with a gold star, and it goes da, 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 when you get him. Yeah, he is the fish I caught, and he gave me 711 XP. You know what I mean about XP? You know, I got 70 odd thousand to the next level up. 2 kilo on spicy cherry size 16 boilie. I got him. So if I remember correctly, I was using a size 8 hook with a size 16 cherry boilie on it, with I put on there cream cracker base, bloodworm, corn, millet's porridge, and I think I used, what did I use? I used vanilla cream as an attractant, or a vanilla attractant, so we had like cherry and vanilla smells, and I caught him, so I was well impressed with that. But that rod was in the water for like nearly an hour, and I just left it there because I was pissing about with me telescopic shit anyway, so I just left that off, left that one in the water, and I was fucking around with me little rod going in and out, getting all the little fishies, and then that fucker just screamed off down the lake. I literally, because I was on shit gear, I was literally chasing him round the fucking lake trying to get him in, without breaking me rod. Funny as fuck. But yeah, that's me little fishy. So yeah, that's good. Then me Giggle Carp. Yeah, see, look, 599. Same one, look. So yeah, same one. Spicy cherry, 16 boilie. Yeah, again, just left it out there. You play. I'm just gonna fuck about with my telescopics. So, and then he went screaming off down the road. Winding Rivulet. Oh yeah, these are funny. My little gudgeon, look, on redworm. So he was a size 16 hook, so a really small hook because he's only tiny. You know, he's 135 grams. He's tiny. Yeah, 182 XP. I think I got 20 quid for him at the fish market. And on my mussel, again, yeah, pieces of fish. I was gifted by a streamer some fish ages ago, and I caught him on it. So you get them in Winding Rivulet. Again, on the float, set it to 83 centimeters. Just left it out there, and I got him on it. And then my little white bream. Yeah, that was the other day, actually. That's my newest one, I think. Was it? I think he was, actually. That's the one I took a picture of. Yeah, 2,544 XP. Yeah, he was alright. I got 16 quid for him in the shop. Yeah, Oldberg, nothing. He got eels in Oldberg. Oldberg's a big lake, but they got some big fucking fish in there. You know, like grass carp, tench, pike if you want to get the bloody things out, black carp. They can go up to 30 kilo in there, and common carp. You know, another 35 kilo one swimming around in there. Big ass gibbles. Balearic River. So yeah, that's a big river, and you go like you spawn in the middle of them on this like little island. So you got water either side of you. Yeah, burbot, they eat fish. Trout was on the lures. Freshwater crayfish, you also get them in Winding Rivulet as well. There, yeah, so you get them in Winding Rivulet as well. So that was alright. Curie Lake? Yeah, Curie Lake. Look at him. He's me Vendace. Yeah, he's only like 25 centimeters. Got him a night crawler, size 16 hook. You know, and I got like 18 quid for him. But in that, Curie Lake's a nice one as well, actually, just to chill out with. But yeah, you got some big fucking fish in there. Big fish in there. Their ides in there. I think their ides are like 4 kilo. So much stupid like that. And their burbots are fucking huge as well. And their Arctic chars are massive. Bear Lake I've not unlocked yet. Well, I have unlocked it. I've never been because there's no point. Because my stuff would just get snapped up. It's all fucking big tench, big carp, like mirror carp, leather carp, grass carp. All the carps are in there. Bear Lake is you go there with fucking high-end gear. You know, like one bloke there went there, he had 30 grand in reels, and I think he had about 12 grand in rods just to go to Bear Lake because of the size of the fucking fish in there. Volkov I've never been. That's new, never been there before. Sierra River is also a new one. Ladoga Lake, again another new one. See like red char in there, Vimba, whatever the fuck they are. You know, these are all fish I've never even seen because I've not even been to lakes. These are like level like 16 lakes, no 20 odd lakes, like 22 lakes and shit, and 20 lakes. Norwegian Sea's the newest version, so obviously you're literally just sea fishing. So I've seen people streaming it, see like squid, pollocks, you know. I've seen people streaming it. So there was shark in there somewhere. So someone pulled a shark out the other day. Yeah, Arctic wolfish, ugly fucking thing. So, but yeah, no, I thought I'd jump on here with you, and go from there. So let's be challenges. So yeah, catch 10 types of fish using a feeder or picker rod, utilizing any dough bait. Okay. You know, classic spinning, jigging, ultralight, telescopic rod fishing, you should be smashing through them. Catch 5 types of fish. Catch a fish weighing at least 1 kilo. Catch 5 using different types of bait. Well, that's easy. You literally go natural worm, red worm, blood worm, night hawk, worm, and a maggot. That's your 5 baits. And you just got to catch 5 fish. So that's easy. 10 types of fish. I do know there's 10 types of fish in there. Catch a fish weighing at least 3 kilos. On a fucking telescopic, behave. So yeah, that's good stuff. So yeah, the achievements, that's just, you'll just, you know what I mean, I don't even go for these. Catch a fish with an inline rig. Catch a fish with a rig. Catch a fish using a simple bottom rig. Yeah, catch a fish with a spoon spinner, easy. Yeah, luminous float, that's good for night fishing because obviously luminous includes in the name. So yeah, these are all the ones I've unlocked already. Yeah, harvest a red worm, that's when you get your spade out. Sorry. Make wet bread, blah blah blah. See, I mean, I don't even go for these, I just naturally just go for them. Yeah, and like just do it with that. Yeah, see, look, you can use live bait as well. No awards, see. So that's that there. Oh, here we go. So it's raining. But yeah, so we're here. If I go, so this is your cafe at Wandering Rivulet. That's what I was talking about. Go to the cafe, walk into the cafe. So this is what they want. They're on timers. They change. Obviously, they count down and change. So I want a minimum of a 59 gram river mussel. I'm gonna give you £4.34 for it. You get about 10p for these, so you know what I mean. That's a win-win. You pick them up anyway. Chinese sleepers you pick up on a small hook anyway. Same with the roach. White bream as well. Ruffs. Yep, there's a nice little place for them. Oh, that's fucking hell. You know what I mean? 2 little ruffs, which you'll catch anyway. 14 quid. Yeah, get on. They go for like 8 pence. You know? Carp would be around the other end on the thing. Nace would be down at the bottom. Chubs would be in the fast bit as well, actually. Gudgeons would be in the slow bit. So what I mean by that is, so this is the cafe. If you walk around here, go to your admin office, press enter, get your map for a £5, you know. So this is a fast body of water here, and it's 4.5 meters deep. What I used to do, I used to come fishing here, around here, and just bang it in there, just like. But they've changed it now. You can't really fish in there because they've made it all steep. So if you come down to this bit here, or even this bit here, you can just fire off into these deep waters and get all your good stuff. Round here is where your big fish hang out, and around this bit here as well. Don't do that pond, it's snaggy as fuck, and you're constantly getting hooked up underneath shit, you know, and it's all baby shit in there as well. So yeah, this is a nice bit of water. That's a fast moving body of water. So if you want to do bottom fishing, that's the place to be. And then this bit's quite slow moving in here, but it's not very deep. But yeah, that's good fun. So yeah, so from there, you'd come round here. This is your workshop if you want to fix your stuff, and it does tell you it in real time. Yes, see, look, I've got a match rod there that I can't use yet because I've got to be level 26 to use it. That was gifted to me. I won that in a competition. So yeah, if you want to like fix stuff, what you do is you click on it. See, where is only 1.3%, there's no point. But it's real time in there. So if it's 3 days, it's actual 3 days, not 3 game days. So yeah, this is a shop in Wandering Rivulet, the grocery store. So you get your normal stuff, your threaded loaf, your sugar duck, which is your good classic bar. Yeah, 54p for one, or you get 10 of them for a £5. You know, I normally get 20 of them for a tenner. Job done. That'll last me fucking ages and ages and ages. Onion you use for cooking. Pasteurised milk you use for making coffee and tea. Melted cheese you can use in food, but also in your ground bait. Packet salts for cooking. Noodles. I need to get some more noodles actually. There you go. Oh yeah, so I had over 100 quid. I'm saving up for a tackle for a thing where they're like fucking 200 quid each for the bite alarms. Yeah, canned pork. That's for making food. Yeah, you got your oatmeal, peas for cooking, apples for eating just normally, or you could do like candy apples. Sugar, garlic is for cooking. Seasoning for your black pepper. Your butters for cooking. That's for cooking. Condensed milks for cooking. It's all cooking stuff. Marshmallows, you can make marshmallow stuff. Cups of tea. Plums you can eat straight. Noodles you can eat straight. Coffee. Cornflowers for cooking. Chocolate is for cooking, I think. Let me get that straight. But yeah, you got your slab of meat there, 70 quid. Your bottles of lemonade, 62p. Alcohol. Now, alcohol is in the game for one reason and one reason only. Gives you better XP. Gives you an XP boost. Have a couple of beers, it gives you an XP boost. That's why it's expensive. And also, what he introduced into the game, bloody Sorbimax to fucking stop you from being fucking ill. But you're looking at 223 for 5 tablets. You know, yes, universal instant action medication for use when one feels unwell. 100% eliminates all symptoms. There are no contradictions. No overdose cases have been reported. Buy that only by a certified sale points. Be aware of the counterfeits. So yeah, that's why it's expensive. Because what you do is you drink alcohol, and it gives you an XP boost. That's why you drink alcohol. That's why a bottle of rum is like 268 quid. But it doesn't tell you that. How does it tell you that there? No, it doesn't. But yeah, it's an XP boost. That's all it is, the alcohol is, if you wondered what they did. Your Jingle Bell lemonade's the best there is, mate. And then across from here, there's still one river obviously, go across the road to the farmer's market. This is where you buy your feed. I ran out, so I need to get some more. This is for doing your bloody, what's it called? Your ground baits and stuff. Oh yeah, £1.90 for 5 potatoes, more than enough. Eggs, you know, £2.48 for 10 of them. Bargain. Absolute bargain. And then down here, if I press the right fucking buttons, in one rivulet still, I think that is a hardware store, yes it is. So this is where you buy your kettle at 20 quid for your kettle. With shovel, you don't need a shovel unless you want to go digging for bloody, digging for worms. Kettle, that's for making your coffee. Or was that for making your coffee? One of these for making coffee. You need one of each anyway. Your fillet knife is for when you undo your fillet knife, you can make your own bait. Yeah, moonshine still, that's in-game currency that you can buy. Again, in-game currency. So it means if you went to another like bigger lake or something like that, that would probably be for sale for normal silver and not just in-game currency. Again, you've got a bait grinder, boilie grinder there at stock, but it might be in stock at in a different lake, which you'll find, and all the prices fluctuate as well. So Winding Rivulet and Mosquito are the cheapest places because they're free to get to. What you got to remember is when you travel to the other lakes, you got to pay to go in there. So when I went to Oldburg, it cost me £7.90 to go there. So my first initial thing is to catch £7.90 worth of fish. Then anything after that is pure profit. You had to pay for my ticket to get back, to get in. When you go to the bigger places, it's like 28 quid to get in there. It's like, for fuck's sake. Or they say, oh, in-game currency, £2.90 in-game currency is free lifetime membership, or 20 goes in there. You know, it's like, fuck off. You need matches to start your fire. Your sandpaper is for making your own lures and shit. Same with the sawdust and the foams for making your own lures, and everything else like that. So yeah, charcoal to barbecue. So I have no idea what they're for. I think they're for making your own lures. Yeah, brass plate, copper plate, paints. Yeah, set of paints. Look, 94 quid. Mad money. So that's the hardware store, and then run down to here. Oh, you can't have to jump over that fucking log then, because I'm autopiloting. So your sawmill is where you get your basic woods for making your stuff. But yeah, as always, yeah, put your light on. You don't have to, but yeah. Round here. Yeah, we've done that, done that one. That shed's nothing. Yeah, done. Oh, yeah, that's your fish market. Always check your cafe first. You know, just if you've just been fishing all day, always check the cafe before you go to the fish market. Field kitchen is this here, little tractor and wine and rivulet. It's the cafe in Mosquito. Accessories. Nope, accessories. Is it accessories? Yes, accessories. That, yeah, I know it's expensive. 189 quid for your light, but it's like camp lights, your friend. And then you got obviously your fishing net as well, 27 quid. You need it if you're doing telescopic, not if you're using a rod, because you just hold down obviously right click to bring the rod up in the air, and then go from there. This was talking about the ground baits and stuff. So I do crackers, so you get 60p for one, or 10 for a fiver, and blah 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 blah. My most basic ground bait. Ocean baits, look, it says I like red worms, look, yeah. So yeah, they've got nothing left here. They've sold out of that. So the only other thing they've got is 300 pieces at 104, or 1500 pieces at 503. So they ran out of red worm, cheap red worm here. But if you went to Mosquito, they should have it in stock. You know, they don't rip people off. They don't want to pay real money for it. You know. But your other one is. Yeah, see that's your bait kit, look, £11.90. So it gives you 30 natural worm, 30 bloodworm, 30 maggot, 30 casters, 30 larvae for £11.90. You know, easy kit. And then the only other thing you have to buy is your night crawlers. See again, they ran out of the cheap ones. They've only got 300. But if you went to Mosquito, they'll have 30 in stock. So that's alright. Hooks. You don't have to go crazy. Well, you can see all the ones I've got on my bag, because I've got my green bag on. I run with these stinger ones. I've got a size 8 is what I normally fish with. Yeah, size 8 is what I normally go with actually. So, or if I want to go a bit mental, is that one? Yeah, I've got a size 24 in that, which is tiny as fuck, and a 22. That's when I'm going for the really small stuff, and I've got an 8 in it as well. Happy hooks, I like them. You know, they're alright. All barbed, if you noticed. All barbed hooks. Yeah, so when you're going for like the donuts rough and stuff, that's what I go for the 22s or the 24s, so I'm just going for them fish. That's £7.90 for one hook. Madness, I tell you. Again, the silk series is nice, expensive. I think I've got that for the carp. Yeah, size 8 medium, a size 6. size 10, a size 6, and a 2 extra large for the carp. So I use that as my carp ring. I use that for my carp. No, it's got no eye on it, it's tied on. Then I've got genuine carp ones as well, so I actually bought that one the other day. Yeah, size 5 and a size 4, so I spent nearly 50 quid on 2 fucking hooks. So that's all you need really, mate. Lines, I've got super line, £7, £8, £10, £16 and £24. So it's 11 kilo, a bit overkill because I haven't got 11 kilo stuff. Reels, don't think mine are here. Oh, I've got that one. That was gifted to me by, I won that in a competition with, yeah, see that one, 1100 quid reel. I won that in a competition back in the day when all the streamers were doing competitions. So they had 5 admins they'd run comps. So obviously Russian fishing devs would give these stuff to the admins to like gift away and stuff. Yeah, and I won it in a competition. That was good. So yeah, 9 kilo drag on it, but none of my stuff can take it because I haven't got 9 kilo stuff. So it's in my bag. But yeah, look at the price of the reels, man. Where it's got waterproof means it can be used at sea. Yeah, here we go. 32,000 quid for a fishing reel. 32,000, and I've got £90. So yeah, that's a grind and a half, but it could take 30 kilo. So, and it's like, yeah, player level 30 is required to use that reel. You know, this is your low profile stuff. Yeah, classic stuff. Conventional. This is all your sea stuff, really. Rods. Oh, I really should get mine out. I think I've got some of these at home somewhere. I'll have to find out where I've put them to. I know for a fact I've got one of each somewhere. Telly sticks, you know. And I did, well, you know what I mean. I did it for ages. I've got one of them. I've got a herd of them somewhere. These? Yes. So I've got one of each of these. I've literally got one of each of these. So what's that? So it's like 300 quid in rods. So yeah, I've got one of each of these. See, extra fast, fast and fast. They're all 1 stars, but I've pulled in most of my fish. They've got blue on them, like these look. Yeah, 100% XP bonus on these ones. These are new. Yeah, 50% XP bonus. You know, you should go straight in and go, alright, I'll buy one of these then. Yeah, 3 kilogram load capacity. So, and I got one of these as well. Again, it's blue because it gives you better XP. That's your spinning rods. Where is? Oh, is it that my fishing rods? Yeah, sorry, that's my fishing rods. Dumbass. These are my feeder rods, not the other ones. That's my spinning rods. Sorry, these are my feeder rods. Yeah, here we go. 40, 40, 40, done. No, 120 quid set of rods. Jobs are good. And I got one of each. So yeah, this is my fish. What I use for bottom feeding. Sorry, not the other one. That's my spinning rod. That one. Wherever it is. Yeah. Yeah, I've got the Sorrento. Cheap. Does the job, mate. Does the job. No issues there. Although if you do get a big fucking fish, you do have to chase it around the lake. I've got one of these as well, but I can't use it. Yeah, see, it's got me level 26 to use it. Jerkin rod. Yeah, carp rod to go. So basic carp rod is 716 quid. That's for a basic carp rod. So for fuck's sake. Up to 16 grand. It's madness. Yeah, so that new sea one they brought out, you have to go and buy yourself a sea rod to go sea fishing. Cheapest one's fucking 3 grand. Yeah, level 24 and using a light boat rod ability is required. So I've got to go 4 grand on a rod, and then I've got to go and buy a new reel and buy the line and all that shit. Wankers. They did bring out spod rods as well. Where did I see them? I think they're called picker rods, I think. I can't remember. But yeah, they used to do like plummeting and stuff. Line, I use that one. Yeah, I've got one of each. Just because they're different colours, 90p each, job done. I've got these because they glow up, so I use this one because they just glow up. I can see the green and it's a nice light at night. That's what I use for my night fishing. I got that one. I used that on my that one, so I used that one when I was on the telescopics, just because it's alright to see. But yeah, that's a quick rundown. Oh, this is all your weights. You have to buy your sinker shot, 3 quid, and it automatically puts it on for you. When I was doing the weighting and that, I do that, but then I just used a feeder rod for it. I thought I'll weight it and get the boilie on. I thought, hang on a minute, if I use a fucking feeder, like with the feeder, I'll put my bait in it, bang a boilie on it, job done. You know, don't have to piss about. Yeah, you got your leaders as well for doing 8 kilograms. That's more than my fucking rod can take. There's all your different leaders as well, because you can, what they call it, feel out. You know, when you cast out, you can reel it in, and it tells you what it is. It's clay or silt or gravel. It tells you once you unlock that ability to do it. And then you can also unlock spod rods as well, so you can fire loads of bait out, which is good fun. That's your different lines. These are my bells. So yeah, even then, look, you know, I've got £2, got 30, so 40, I've got 46 quid worth of bells there, just in 3 different bells. I know which is which. So, but yeah, this is what I'm saving up for. Saving up for one of these. This is your light, blue light, and again, and makes noises. But they're 200 quid each. Is what I'm saving up for. Feeders. Yeah, I just got these ones, I think. Yeah, nothing crazy. Yeah, nothing crazy. I tried that, but then I think, hang on a minute, I got 90 grams plus of fish as well, so it just gets a bit stupid. I see I bought these as well. 30 gram of thing on it, got a cage on it. But it kept, well yeah, you can see there, look, it kept snagging, pissing me off. So I just bought these then. And it does the job. You know, it does exactly what it says on the tin, mate. Yeah, here's your spod stuff, look, it goes spodding. I did have another one. I can't find it. But it was like a weight with spikes on. Yeah, marker. Here we go. Yeah, so have a weight with things on. Yeah, ability. Yeah, using a marker rig ability is required. So you just put this on your line, yeet it out, and then it tells you what the floor is and what you've got there. So yeah, marker rod, that was it. So they are progressing. Like I said, this has been in the last year they've been doing this. So yeah, Oh yeah, marine sinkers, that's for your sea fishing. So, yeah. Ta-da! So that's pretty much it, mate. These are LEDs I use IRL. Just a little 20-gram weight, like, is what I use IRL. Nothing crazy. Actually, that style. So, that's your marker, boys. So you'd like fire one out. The maximum you're allowed out with the game is 3 rods at a time. If you bought premium, I don't know how much premium is, but that's when you can have 5 rods out. So you'd have your marker out plus your 3 thingy rods out, and that leaves you 1 extra spare for your spod rod. You know, you have to get premium for that. Otherwise, at the moment, you'd have to mark up, then get one out, and then spod it, and then get the other one out, spod it, get the other one out. Well, that's it, you can't spod anymore because you've got 3 out. You know? So, but yeah, I hope that's not dragged on too long and I can actually send this to you so you can see what I'm talking about. And then go from there, mate. Yeah, these are starter kits, but you can get free stuff. I don't know if you've seen that. You go to the admin office, on any lake, go to the admin office, yeah, get a spare float tackle, get spare spinning tackle. So you get stuff for free, mate. Get stuff for free. But I'm going to go to Winding. I'm going to head over to Mosquito. Oh, you got your weathers as well, look. I'm going to head over to Mosquito. Yeah, here we go. So you got, yeah, that was one we got. Oldberg, £7.90. Balea, £8.90. Curie Lake. This is a nice lake, actually. You can rent a boat, come over to this little island, and then you just literally get your spinning tackle out, and just yeet over to this island here, and just spin it up. That's where you get all your good fish. Oh yeah, unlimited access, £6.90 in game credits. You know, £2.90 unlimited access. £2, you know, so that's 10 quid you just spent for unlimited access in these bloody 3 lakes. That's another tenner. That's 12 quid. Yeah, so you're at level 20 to go there. That's 14 quid. Another 14 quid. Do you know what I mean? It takes the piss. Because they're like expensive to go to, the fish are more. Yeah, Curia been to. Like I said, I'm not even qualified to go into these yet, mate. So never been yet. A new one, yeah, level 34 to get to the sea, mate. There's a new one just come out. Five in-game days is 1,300 quid. Or it's £100 a day. Like £100. Unlimited access. Yes, fucking dicks. Basic package, unlimited access to the water body, plus your boat rental as well. £159 is that and some rods. Plus you got to pay for your boat rental and your bait. Oh yeah, and 180 quid is you get all of it for 180 quid. Tossers. Making the money, mate, making the money. Right, I'm going to head over to Mosquito. And I'm going to save this. I'm hoping I've come through on the mic for you and it's not too shit. And then go from there. But yeah, I shall speak to you soon.